Hello everyone, my name is Rich Alvarez, and I am writing Fallout Elwood, a webcomic based on the lore of the Fallout video games. I've been writing stories for YouTube videos, independent short and feature films, and sketch comedy for over 10 years. I first became known to a large audience with my Stupid Mario Brothers web show on YouTube. As Stupid Mario reached millions of people, I was able to challenge myself to expand the Mario lore beyond anything from the video games. By the second season, the show had really become its own entity, with its own deep lore and mythology completely separate from the source material. Now I have made another story deep in lore and based off a different game, this time Fallout. With a web show, you can only go so far with what you're trying to tell. Unless you are backed by a major studio, the budget is extremely limited. For example, in Stupid Mario, we never actually got to see the Mushroom Kingdom. Instead, it revolved around Mario's adventures in our own real world. I decided I didn't want to cut any corners or go a cheaper route with Fallout Elwood, so a different medium was necessary. I approached my friend Archie Casey, who is known online as Mornin' Coffee Run. His illustrations are incredible and unique, and was a perfect style for what I had in mind. Archie was also a fan of Stupid Mario, having made several illustrations of the characters for fun. He knew the scope of what I had in mind and how epic the stories I told could be. So we talked about it and worked out the details for Fallout Elwood, the webcomic. If you like Fallout, or any stories of human survival, beating the odds, and the post-apocalyptic wasteland with a bit of humor here and there, you'll love Fallout Elwood. I'm not going to spoil too much, but get ready to go on an epic journey in the Oregon wasteland below New Portland with James Elwood, an ex-NCR Ranger trying to find himself again, having just left California, and Rhonda Warren, the beautiful leader of the Pilgrimage of Zachariah, who one day hopes to travel north, looking for a promised land. During their story, they'll encounter Steve Frost, a resident of Vault 64 who has come out of his sanctuary looking for a water purification system, and Chuck Behringer, an ex-courier from New Vegas who has decided to live with the Pilgrimage. Together, they'll fight off cannibals, deathclaws, ghouls, and raiders, especially Vincent, the leader of the Sons of Oregon, the most feared and violent of Oregon's raiders, who also has an interest in Rhonda. It's gonna be a crazy comic, and I hope you can all join in on the excitement. When the webcomic is ready, it will be available for $1 a month through Patreon, with a new web issue every month. For a $5 patron, you'll get the first web issue 2 weeks before everyone else, and you'll continue to receive issues 2 weeks ahead of time as long as you continue to be a $5 patron. Until the comic comes out, these will just be $1 and $5 monthly donations. For patrons of $10, you'll receive a digital copy of one of Archie Casey's original character designs, your choice, right now. You don't even have to wait for the comic to be out. For patrons of $25, you'll get to give a name to be used as a background character. You'd say something like, "I'd like a raider to be named Pierce Cunningham," and one day, you'll see a raider referred to by that name, at least once. Nothing too crude though. For patrons of $100, you'll receive an actual physical print of one of Casey's character designs, signed and in the mail. And lastly, for patrons of $200, you can have a private Skype call with creators Rich Alvarez and Archie Casey. We do have an overall goal that we'd like to reach before we can release the comic. If we can get at least $800 a month before April 2017, production can get into full swing, and our goal is to bring you the first issue in June 2017. So go to patreon.com/Fallout Elwood to help us bring this amazing story to you. Thanks guys for watching. This is going to be awesome.